Hey there, guys. It's HGC from ShonenGameZ.com, and I'm here with S.Storms HD.
Yo, what's up, people?
And we're going to be talking about today's V-Jump scan. We have Kaguya and Sakura in today's V-Jump scan. Really highly, awaited. We thought there was going to be something really interesting in this scan, and then it being a recap scan. But, maybe next week in Weekly Shonen Jump, you never know. Maybe a little better.
Who knows? Who knows?
So, mainly this week we see Kaguya taking people through her different dimensions. So you see the lava dimension, you see the desert dimension, you see the ice dimension. You don't really see any of the what is it called? The acid dimension.
Yep.
Wasn't there a...
Yeah, because, that showed one time, I think, in the manga, didn't it?
Yeah, I think there was an acid dimension. It's kind of like... No, there definitely isn't, because there was a screenshot of it in another one of the scans. So, here in the top left, it goes, Kaguya chakra shall be united again. And it confirms that she's playable. I don't know why some people were assuming that she wouldn't be. Like, as soon as she got announced, some people were like, she's not going to be playable. And I'm like, yeah, no, she just fights... early Shippuden Naruto at some point, and some guy was like, shoot, she goes back in time, and I lost it.
I can't even say anything about that because everybody knows I was one of the first to think if like just with the way she was, I thought she wasn't gonna be a fully playable character just because
I thought about it too because it's kind of like how do you have, because she's really big in the manga.
Yeah, she's huge.
Like, she's like a huge, tall. And some people were like, how are you going to do her hair? Her hair is like, she'll have to be flying really high. But I think they managed to scale her pretty well in this scan. And of course, on the other side of the scan, you have, Sakura.
Who's just there. I'm not going to lie. I love Sakura's new animation that they've done for her because she's just been the same for just too damn long. True. We needed something to just make her feel new. She doesn't necessarily have to be, because let's admit it, she ain't done nothing to deserve anything new. But I'm glad that they finally gave her the awakening with the full design on her forehead, the Byakugo coming out instead of just her fists glowing. And
I really hope that Tsunade gets it, because I know a lot of people are gonna like rage if Tsunade doesn't get the same awakening. They're like, really? Sakura gets it, not Tsunade, really?
It truly wouldn't make any sense, and they would have every right to rage. Yeah. Who knows? I
don't know. It's kind of weird that we just got these character arts actually for these two.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday? It was recent, and it's kind of like you guys usually don't do that kind of stuff like before a scan comes out. That's like like it's weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if we had confirmation of Byakujo Sakura.
It's kind of like the scans always come out first, and then we get the concept arts with all the characters and their forms and everything.
I was like, I'm gonna beat you to the punch this time, guys.
They're doing things in a really strange order, but I'm not complaining. We get to still see what everyone can do. A lot more scans of things that we could get gameplay for, but I guess they have their own timings. The few seconds we see in the trailer, we see obviously a little bit of Kaguya's combos, and obviously we can see the bit of fire, the bit of water. We can see I think ice shards she shoots out. I can't remember. I think so. Yeah,
it looks like it. I wonder if her, because they kind of hint towards it in a few of the other skins, I wonder if her her actual jutsu will change depending on what dimension you're in.
Yes. Yeah,
because it looks here like you see in all of these screenshots, it looks like her attacks are affected by the actual area she's in, because she's attacking Sasuke with ice in the bottom left, and you see like little sandstorms and stuff.
Yeah. I think so too. I feel like for balance sake, jutsu should truly be the same, and her combos should change.
She's gonna be so weird online to play against.
She's gonna be really weird, and obviously I've been making videos and discussion videos and stuff, and I always talk about how they'll balance that for online, because they're gonna try their hardest, CyberConnect 2 that is, to try and make all her combos as equal to each other in terms of strength and hit boxes and everything, but it's gonna be really tough, especially if everything is gonna be unique.
It's gonna be tough, especially if they have all these different combos.
Really,
if she's gonna have because it looks like there's different attacks for the different areas, so imagine if she had partially different movesets for the different spaces.
Yep.
That's just ridiculous. And talking about balance, the three awakening system here, where you're gonna have you're gonna be able to use the awakenings as supports. You're gonna have the giant Naruto Rasen Shurikens getting thrown. That's gonna be crazy.
Exactly. If we think about it in a really cool sense, sorry for cutting you off.
No, it's alright.
We think of it in a really cool sense. let's just play around for a bit, right? Think about Kaguya with Gaara, or who's Son Goku's Jinchuriki? Roshi or Haku, right? I don't know how their attacks will be affected because we have it. Yeah, exactly, because we have it confirmed that, for example, electricity. Wow, lightning affects water, and obviously, if you're on water attacks are bigger, and if you're on Earth, I think you can burn faster than if you hit someone in water. So I wonder how that affects Haku and ice, Roshi in lava, and Gaara on sand. I think that would be really cool for the awakenings. That would be so.
I can't wait to see how people are gonna like come up with like teams and whatnot that'll take advantage of all those different things. Like seeing somebody like use maybe like Zabuza and Sasuke, where it's like Zabuza's water dragon will leave like a little bit of water on the stage, and see some. It's gonna be really interesting to see, especially with this now, because Kaguya, I'm guessing that there's no or maybe I think there should be a cooldown between when she can switch dimensions.
Yeah.
But I part of me doesn't want there to be, because I feel like there's like gonna be really cool cancel combos, like where you're just switching between dimensions. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I do like. I feel like naturally it would just be instinct to put down a cooldown period.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. It's just that it would be too much in the favor of the person who's playing as Kaguya, and like everyone is saying everyone's gonna want to play as Kaguya if things like that are gonna be possible. They're epic thoughts, but if it can be implemented in other characters' unique ways, then it's not going to be fair at all. But bringing us back to our previous point, talking about basically Kaguya and how movesets will change in the different stages, I think that, I don't know, maybe it wasn't confirmed, maybe it was just something I heard or something I assumed. I think that her jutsu will actually change depending on what stage she is, and it will be bigger if she does select a stage. So if she's in a lava stage and her jutsu is lava, it will be bigger rather than if she hadn't picked a stage. I also want to know more about the reverting back, to the previous stage.
I want to know, like, because we know that you can burn the opponent's clothes and whatnot, and all that stuff. Like, I want to actually see, like, if CC2 isn't going to be lazy this time, and if they're actually going to give like everyone like armor breaks that aren't just kind of like, oh, I'm scratched here, I'm bleeding a little bit here. Because you've seen a few characters that have like completely different costumes kind of in their armor breaks. So I wonder what they're going to do with like other characters like Onoki and people like that, which aren't like that high on people's like priority list.
Just scratches, like full armor coming up though.
Yeah, because Onoki has after he gets hit with a meteor, he has that costume that he has on. So I wonder what they're going to do with that, because I know they're saying that they're not going to do costume DLC in this.
Oh, they're not? Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a recent interview with Hiroshi where he basically says, like, hey, we're not looking to do costume DLC with this. If we do DLC, it's not going to be costume DLC. So maybe characters? Like, I don't know.
That is not entirely a bad thing, is it? Yeah, it could be
it definitely
a good thing, yeah.
And I hope they bring in all the costumes from the older game. Maybe not all of them. Like, some of the... like, I'm sure we could just mod them in the PC version. Yeah. But I really do hope that they bring in some, like, the older costumes, like the really cool costumes. But I kind of feel sad, because there's still some cool Naruto costumes that aren't in the game yet, and I feel like I don't know, it'd be cool to have them, but if they're gonna do character DLC, I'm not gonna complain. Like, it's,
oh yeah, that's a major. I mean, it's good that they're gonna change things around, but yeah, it has been known for a very long time. It's CyberConnect 2's thing to do custom DLCs, but I'm glad that they'll come out of their shell, and their comfort zone, and possibly, I mean, it's not confirmed. We're speaking of speculation, but possibly some character DLCs. I don't see what other type DLCs, maybe side quests or story mode, which is really their only other options, so fingers crossed for characters, I guess.
Yeah. So, depending on when the game releases, this could be the second to last V jump or the third to last V jump. What do you think we might see between now and the next V jump? What are you hoping for?
In terms of new information for what's to come, right?
Yeah, just anything in general.
I'm really looking forward to, and I've said it many times, how the cinematic for the story mode for Kaguya will be, because we know that as Naruto increases his strength and becomes his new form, which is on the case, of well, no, it's not in the case, but you guys have seen the concept arts of Naruto's new form and Sasuke's new eyes and everything. I want to see.
Yeah, they're actually right here on the screen.
Yeah, exactly. So they're right on the scan. So I want to see how they show the transition, they show everything that happens, and how beautiful they make it look. I'm trying my best not to spoil for you guys who haven't seen it yet, but I just want to see that, because I mean, I'm not the biggest story mode fan, and to be honest, I was sold at the point of the tag team switch. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yo, that changed the game a lot. They're doing little add-ons here, and I really want to find out whether, and apart from story mode, if we're talking about mechanics, I really want to find out if they've made the combo ultimate when the opponent has no subs an official thing, or it's just a glitch from the early day demo. Because if that is actually a combo ultimate official thing that they're putting in the game, that is badass. That is good.
I heard people saying who play the demo that tilt cancels are back from Generations. Because they think did they get rid of those? They got rid of those in Revolution, right?
They got rid of those, I think. Even
I've seen GIFs like of Itachi like canceling his tilt. And I'm like, oh, please tell me these are back. Because those were like, people complain about them, but when they were gone, a lot of people really missed them.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because it kind of encourages you to play in a more stylish way, which actually appeals to the audience. So the thing is, normally with things like that, they always introduce some sort of brokenness that gets you
there's always like this
defenseless.
Little thing.
But then again, with the tag switch, as soon as you have even a half second of being able to defend yourself, you're out of there. So I guess it could be overall a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm also hoping that we see like, I know it's probably going to be like people might complain, but I hope we see like a scan of like Naruto and Sasuke, just going at it, because I know even in that first trailer you see them on top of the rocks and it's just beautifully animated. It's just them staring at each other.
Oh yes.
And I just want a scan of just seeing like that might be like the last scan, like just them going at it. But also I want to see Toneri. Like I really want to see Toneri in that moon stage. I really want to see it, and I hope they throw.
You really think they're gonna do the last story type thing?
I don't know if they're gonna do like a fragment or anything, but I feel like if you're gonna have the last Naruto and the last Sasuke and like the other last costumes, you have to have the villain in there. Like there has to be someone for like fans to not, because Naruto and Sasuke, people are gonna obviously be playing as like them against each other. But I have to be able to like go, well, here we go. I'm gonna recreate the battle from the movie with the map and everything. I think it'd be a real like missed opportunity if they didn't.
I mean, you could be right. It could happen, because I think the only thing they've written off for a segment or fragment was the Boruto the movie things. Those things are kind of really difficult to get fragments of, because they don't own that entirely, and there's barely anything shown. There's a case of spoilers and licenses, but for the last, which has already been a success, it's already been out, and they can pretty much do as much as they want with it. It'd be cool to have a fragment. Toneri would be a super surprising character. I mean, he's more realistic than characters that are requested, such as Menma and characters like that.
And so I feel like they don't have that many like reveals left. Like the game's coming out. Some people are speculating October. Some people are speculating September. Like, what else can you show? You just showed Kaguya off. Like,
That's
what
what
else
I'm
is there to really show? There has to be something.
You see how weird it was? First few reveals were characters that we didn't care about. Then they decided to upscale and ramp up from Rin Hanabi. Then they jumped to one of the most powerful characters, and I'm like, whoa, what is up your sleeve? If we're only halfway to really, not halfway, but we're not, we're moving closely.
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's like, what have you got left to show? Yeah,
it's gonna be really interesting to see what they're gonna show in the next few weeks in the weekly Shonen Jump. Let's hope we get a scan. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I could think of. Anything else you think?
Pretty much that is it. CyberConnect 2, make the story mode for this fire. That's all I can say.
It has to be great.
Great job visually,
especially if it's the last one. It has to just be like blow everything away.
Definitely.
All right, well, that's it for this episode of whatever this is called, because we don't have a name for it yet. If you like it, we will come back with a name. We'll have one next week. I'll write a bunch of stuff down and see if Kevin doesn't hate it, because he hates everything. So I'll see you guys later. It's ShonenGameZ and S. here. Yeah, bye.
All right, peace.